Welcome to the Dole Edge. Almost forgot what I was doing here. Welcome to the Dole Edge.
We're doing a podcast,
we're talking about podcasts. Oh my gosh.
You got this. I believe
Help
in
me. I'm Bobby.
I'm Shay, and this is where we talk about all the things we wish people would ask us.
I said that.
Oh, you did?
No. Okay, so anyways.
Gosh. What's our topic for today, Bobby? What are we talking about?
We're talking about if we have to see a therapist or not.
The answer is probably yes, but we're not going to.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing it.
Anyways, we're talking about foods that we'll never eat again. That we
easy
just
peasy.
Yeah, as soon as you brought this up, I was like, I know exactly what it was.
Perfect.
I'm sure there's other things, but for whatever reason, I just was like, bleh. And it's not even bad. It's not even like ew icky. It's just me being like, don't like that texture.
Really?
Never
it's
do
texture.
that again.
It's not
I think
taste?
so. No, it was mashed potatoes.
You don't like mashed
Dude,
potatoes?
no, I like mashed potatoes. That's
Okay.
why okay.
Tell me the story.
So I
Start
went
at the beginning.
And it makes me so. This is okay, whatever. So went on a trip forever ago, like 2015. Made it to Amsterdam, and we did a walking tour, which I freaking love walking tours. Anyways, they were like, okay, when we're done, we're gonna go eat at this, like, it was like a pub or something, and it was across the street, in quotes, because it was a street and then a canal and then a street, and where Anne Frank lived.
Oh, okay.
So like over there. Anyways, went in there. I was like, I don't know what to order. Basically, it was mashed potatoes with a giant meatball on top, right?
Okay.
Sounds safe.
Sure.
Super safe. When I went over there, I was very like, I'm not trying new food. I don't need to have the poops on this trip, right? I already have the anxiety of being in a foreign place.
Sure.
I'm eating safe foods. So when it came, it wasn't just mashed potatoes. Like, I didn't know that. I guess I didn't like chunkers or whatever the frick was in there, but they had put other like root
vegetables
yeah,
in there,
in
like
it.
carrots?
No, like the purple ones. Purple
Rutabagas?
I don't have any freaking idea now, but they were like other potato items. Like,
okay, like
that you could put in there. Not like
Okay.
carrots. That's weird. Don't put carrots in your mashed
Yeah,
potatoes.
I was
That's
like, I could
disgusting.
believe you if you put carrots in mashed potatoes. Yuck.
That's weird. Anyways, I don't know, but then they like had it not all the way mashed up, and it just threw me, and I could not eat that, which was so whatever. And it's not you. It was fine. It was just, I don't know. I just ate it, and I was like,
there's bumps in my mashed potatoes.
Yeah, there's freaking bumps, which makes me feel like a child. I can't eat no lumps in my potatoes, whatever. And then I ate like the meatball, which was fine, but whatever. And I don't know why I hated it so bad, and that it stuck with me. But I just remember being like, this is upsetting, and I don't like that.
Do you like lumps in your potatoes here at home? Like if you have russets?
No,
it's got to be smooth.
It's got to be. I'll like, my mom like blends them with the mixer thingy.
Oh yeah.
But before she did that, I would like smash it with my fork and be like, make sure that's, and then like, oh, eat it, whatever. Which, so maybe I just wasn't prepared. I don't know why I didn't smash it. Like when I think back, I'm like, this is not bad. This is not a situation that you should have a traumatic experience with. And yet I was like devastated.
Oh my goodness.
And maybe it was just because I was so hungry and I was like, this ain't right. Whatever.
And you're just grumpy about
and
your lumpy mashed potatoes?
I don't do well when I'm hungry. There's a reason I eat like 8 times a day. So like,
dude,
which P.S. the other day when you texted me and you were like, I'm eating my breakfast right now, and it was like 2 o'clock. I was like,
it was 2:55 when I texted you.
Are you kidding me? I was like, I had breakfast, 2 snacks, lunch, and I'm gonna go home and eat my second lunch.
Nope,
and you're
breakfast.
Like, I'm eating my breakfast right now. I'm like, you're a lunatic.
That's why I texted you, because I knew you'd get a kick out of it.
I was upsetted for you. I was like, I have to go home and eat some cereal or something.
No, breakfast was at 2:55. That's pretty
insane.
typical, actually. Actually, that was a little bit late. Usually I eat breakfast between 1 and 2. But yeah.
What time do you wake up, did you say?
It depends on the day, but usually by 8 a.m.
And you wait that long?
Yeah. I'm not even trying to. Like, intermittent fasting, I'm just genuinely not hungry. I'm just not.
I wake up and I'm instantly like, I need to eat right now. No.
It's funny because if I eat, then I'm starving. When I eat, I get so hungry. I think I've got a switch flip in there.
Yeah, really, because if I don't eat, like, I get the shakes and stuff.
Nope,
so,
I don't have that. Isn't that weird?
That is so weird.
No, I would so much rather only eat like once or twice a day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd eat like, I just would rather carry around like baby oranges or
no,
not mandarins.
see, I like when I eat a meal though, it's like 900 calories. Like it's like for realsies.
See, and mine are usually like 400 maybe.
Yeah.
Whatever, which makes sense. So that's why like you're whatever, but
900 calories is not hard to eat though. That's like a 300 calorie protein drink and a couple pieces of toast with olive oil on it, and then like one other thing.
Yeah, no, like today I ate zupas, which was a salad and a thing, and that was 900 calories. So
yeah, it's not hard to get.
No, it's not hard.
But, so like I'll have like 2 of those and maybe a snack later.
See? And I also hate the feeling of like overfull. If I feel overfull, I'm like I never want to eat again.
Yeah, I should listen to that feeling more. I should listen to my full cues better.
See, I usually like eat really fast, and then I'm like, oh, I never want to eat again. Okay. Ice water. Anyways, what is the food that you hate?
Okay, I have 2 because obviously I can never just do one. Apparently, I have problems. But no, okay. So the first one, turkey. I don't eat turkey
at all.
Ever.
So Thanksgiving comes around, you're like not excited.
Nope. My mother-in-law was the sweetest person ever. She made me a duck one year for Thanksgiving, and it was delicious.
You don't just have ham or something?
No, because ham makes me ill. I get sick.
What the frick?
I know. So like I'm like down 2 of the biggest meats. You can't eat them.
So you eat what, fish and beef?
So I eat fish, but I also eat chicken, which I know.
Oh, chicken, obviously.
I know that chicken and turkey are like the exact same. I get it.
Kinda. In quotes.
Yeah, but like I mean, they're all raised on a farm the same way, whatever.
Sure.
But I cannot eat turkey. I can't do it. I went to
is it a texture thing or a taste thing
or
what?
It's like one of those.
Did you have an incident?
Yes, it's one of those dumb like psychosomatic things, and it's so stupid. So we were like when I was 8. We were supposed to do these reports on counties in our state, and I went to Sanpete County to do my report. Like I went there with my body, and at the time it was like one of the greatest turkey producing hubs in the United States.
Okay.
And so obviously you have to report on that because that's their industry. So we went to a turkey processing plant. I'm like,
why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's a mistake. That's freaking mistake.
It was so sad.
Oh, I bet.
It was so sad. And now I can't do it.
Oh,
I cannot eat turkey.
Gosh.
And I know that chicken is the same, but every single time I put a piece of turkey in my mouth, which I've done it maybe, I think we're up to 6 times now in the last, 30 some odd years, I like gag. And like once I threw up. And like I couldn't do it. I just can't. I can't eat turkey. It will never happen. I'll never put it in my mouth again. I will never do it again.
I'm so sorry. I have to make sure I lock my phone.
No. Anyway, okay, so turkey.
That's nuts.
Do you have another one?
No.
No, that's it. Okay, I'll tell you.
I mean, there's probably something else that I was like, eh. Like I don't like onions in general life, but like.
Really? I love onions.
I freaking hate that. I don't like eating the crunch. Like in fried rice, and you're like eating is like, and then there's a crunch. I'm like, eh.
No,
spit it out.
To be fair, that could be the celery.
No, who puts celery in their fried rice? You
what
ick.
Do you mean?
I hate celery.
You just put the whole packet in.
What packet?
You don't like celery?
Who the frick makes fried rice?
So do you not like mirepoix? Like
what are you saying to me?
A mirepoix is the base of most French food, which is onions, carrots, and celery.
Who eats French food?
I eat French food.
I feel.
I love French food.
I'm sure it's great, but like, what is something that a normal person eats?
Pot roast. Pot roast with potatoes, onions, carrots, and celery in the bottom. Do you not eat that?
I don't eat the celery and the onions and whatever the frick in the bottom.
What? That's the best part.
No, the meat's the meat's the best part.
Depends on who makes the meat.
Okay.
It depends on who makes the meat because I've had some terrible.
She flipped her hand like.
I've had some really bad pot roasts.
Fair. Some of them are real dry.
They're real dry.
But like the potatoes.
I love the potatoes.
Are the top. That's what I'm saying. The potatoes are fine. Potatoes are the top.
You don't know that other stuff though. That's like the gravy, man.
Yeah, you take the gravy. I just don't want like the onions.
No. Wait, so no like bloomin' onions?
No thanks. No, I don't eat those. Onion rings, I don't eat those.
Oh, I love onion rings.
No, fries. Fries are the top.
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna survive for any Mediterranean food ever because they all have onions in them.
Dude, you mean like gyros?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate gyros.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
They have onions in them. And
well,
I'm like,
but like, what about like a pasta that has onions in it? Like
what pasta
Italian, like all Italian food.
Oh yeah, I don't like lasagna. If I see the onion, I'll take it out. In the thing, if there's like a little bit of an onion, I'm like, no thanks.
I love onions so much. I love every onion I've ever eaten. I like them green.
Oh my gosh.
I like white onions, yellow onions, red onions. I love onions. I love garlic too. Do you like garlic?
Yeah.
Garlic's delicious. I mean,
I don't
just go around chewing on cloves of it, but garlic is really good.
Like, I don't eat them whole. Don't think I do that. If it's in it, great. Garlic bread
At least
or whatever.
You know I'm not a vampire, man.
Oh my gosh.
I love garlic. Okay, so here's my other one. So, oysters. Have you ever eaten an oyster?
No.
I shouldn't say eat because you don't eat them. You just swallow them. Bleh.
See, some of that stuff doesn't make sense to me when they're like, you need to put the butter all over it. And I'm like, then you just eat the butter. Why are we eating snot with the
Okay.
butter?
So I went to Santa Monica Pier in California.
Sure.
And they have a restaurant out there. At least they did when I was there. It was just like supposed to be this amazing restaurant. It had these fresh oysters that they always advertise them. We picked them this morning or harvest them. I don't know what you do with an oyster.
Gathered them.
Gathered
I
the
don't
oysters.
know.
Anyway, and so they brought out this plate of, I don't know, 8 or 12 like cold oysters just still in their shells. And they're like, okay, so this is how you do it. You just put the shell to your lips and then you just tip your head back and the thing slides into your mouth and then you just taste it and swallow.
You just taste it?
You just taste it as it goes over your tongue. Don't chew. They were very specific about not chewing the oyster. You just swallow it.
What am I doing? That makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, it was so... Bleh. Okay, so first of all, it tastes like salt water. Because that's where it came from.
Right.
But like, imagine that, but dirty salt water. Like gross.
Yum.
Like dirty.
That's ick.
Yeah, so I got that thing in my mouth and because...
Why are we eating those? If you don't even... I don't know what it is, but part of me is like, if you're not chewing it, then I'm not eating it.
Okay, so...
But then like...
It's supposed to be a delicacy, I guess. I think it's weird. Why would you want to eat it? It's kind of like
a
snail. Gross.
Now. Yeah.
But, okay, anyway. So, I got it in there in my mouth, and it was like the same size as my mouth, like from cheek to cheek.
I was gonna ask how big it was. Were you an adult?
No, I was like in high school.
Okay, but like...
I mean, sort of.
You weren't like a baby.
No, I wasn't
like,
a baby. No, but so I got it in there and it was like, I don't know if I turned it wrong or something, but it was like from cheek to cheek over my teeth, right? And I'm like, well, obviously now you chew it. No, you don't chew it. So
what happens if you chew it? Like the innards come out?
No, I didn't get that far. So anyway, but like do you remember like when we were little kids and they had all these, everybody made stress balls out of like latex balloons and you put flour in them?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like having one of those in your mouth. So like imagine the texture of latex on your teeth, but like with flour underneath it. So it was just like that bouncy, sucky,
gritty.
And it's just so I chewed that about 5 or 6 times, and I'm like, I just need to swallow. So like I just forced my body to swallow.
Ew.
It was the worst. I felt like it was like sideways going down my esophagus, and I felt it enter my stomach, and I was like, this is like literally one of the worst feelings I have ever had in my body. It was awful.
Kate, how did they kill them? Are they raw? They're raw.
It was raw. It was raw.
Are they alive when you eat them?
I hope not.
Are they like frozen dead?
Where
they're
cold.
Not really dead? Yeah, but are they frozen dead where they're not really dead?
I don't know.
They're just on ice and they're like, oh, I'm hibernating.
No, I think they probably killed it.
How do you kill it then? If it's raw,
know.
You didn't cook. It's not like a lobster where you boiled him and he dead.
Some seafood person's gonna have to get on here and tell us because I don't actually know if
Does
it was alive or not.
Does your brother know?
I'll have to ask him.
Hey,
because it wasn't steamed. It was like
it was raw.
Yeah, I swallowed it.
Do they suffocate if you take them out of the ocean? Did they suffocate them?
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Is it probably suffocated? Yeah, that makes sense.
That's so nice.
Anyway, dirty, nasty balloon thing, but they were expensive.
I bet. Well,
so they made me eat another one. I had to eat 2 of these things. It was horrible. It was like so gross. At least on the second one I learned, and I'm just like, just imagine you're swallowing an egg. Just
swallowing an egg,
like something like that.
Who the F is swallowing eggs?
Oh my gosh, it was so gross and so cold, and it was just. I will never, ever, ever eat a clam again. I will never do it. An oyster. Sorry, an oyster. I will never do it again.
Oh my gosh.
Ever. Bleh.
Ugh.
Never again. I guess, like, some people say they're like an aphrodisiac. They're supposed to make you feel all lightheaded and feel real good afterward. And I was like,
how?
I want to puke.
How?
I don't know, because I just wanted to puke and die.
I don't want to look them up.
No, it was awful.
I don't want my phone to think I'm interested. I'm not interested, gross. Phone.
And I like seafood.
No, totally.
I like seafood.
I like sushi. Yeah. And I like shrimp sometimes.
I like sushi, man.
I don't know.
What else do I like? I love salmon.
I probably would like salmon if I ate it.
Yeah, my brother makes really good salmon.
Your freaking brother's a chef.
Everything. He makes everything.
Bless you.
But no, I like tilapia. I like lobster.
I don't like the ones with the exoskeletons. They freak me out.
The lobsters? You don't like lobster tail?
I don't like crabs or lobster tail.
I like fried crabs. You ever eaten a fried crab? It's delicious. Soft shell fried crab. So good. I don't like.
I can't eat
octopus.
I think I've had the little tentacles, and those are okay.
I did not care for octopus. Okay. I've had it in 3 different ways. Didn't like any of them.
All right, fair enough.
Yep. Bleh.
Bleh.
So I will never eat an octopus again either.
Oh my gosh.
Bleh.
I'm just worried about the oysters. There's part of so okay,
You're
side thing.
obsessed over the oysters.
So like with tuna, how they're
Uh-huh.
like if they're stressed, like it'll change the meat color from something.
Really?
From like
I didn't know that.
From some, it'll be like either when they're not stressed, it's pink, and then when they are stressed, it's like gray or something like that.
Ew.
Don't quote me on the colors. Maybe it's backwards.
Okay.
And so they very much like, oop, and you died. So they're not like, oh frick, we're going to the death. Oh frick, we're gonna die,
Right.
and whatever. And
You have to
so
kill
now-
it really nice and
I
fast.
guess I don't know how they do it, but apparently you just want them to be pink or you want them to be whatever the frick, and maybe that's a lie. I don't know, but someone told me this, and I was like, what the frick? So now I'm just thinking of all these like freaking oysters that they're just yanking out of the thing, and they're all like, and then they're just all dying in the bucket together, and they're like, no, eat this, it's on ice, and you're just like, and then there's you, the kids that are like, and they just suffered for nothing.
Suffered for me to be not
Like,
appreciative.
for you to be like, this tastes like
It was so
latex
gross.
flour.
It was so gross.
Disgusting. Now eat the buddy. You know, like,
Never again.
oh my gosh.
Never again will I do it. So gross.
Mildly upsetting, but like in the way that I'm gonna probably think about it in a lot. Like
Someone save Bobby. Tell us
please
that that's
talk
not what
about-
happened.
I'm gonna need to think about another murder mystery. So I'm gonna have to be like,
Because murdering humans is better than oysters.
at least there's a reason. These dudes are just like, we live in, and they're like, I guess you're suffocating, and they're like.
I love that contradiction. That's so great. That's so much. I love it. It's like people are always worried about the horses in movies, but they're like, there's the human, let him die.
Fall off the cliff. I don't care.
I don't care. But the horses or the dogs.
Yeah,
Dogs are the same way.
Oh,
You
frick.
kill a dog, never forgive
That's
action.
because people are poopy, and you're like, that's fine. You were really rude to that waiter, so you can just go.
It's true. It's true.
That's enough.
It upsets me when I see dogs and horses die too. I don't
Oh
like
my
it. So.
god! What are you watching? The dogs and horses.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. All those horses. They all die.
Stop saying things that I have to think about now.
We'll talk about happiness.
Oh my gosh.
That's a great way to end the night right there. Oh my word. Anyway,
Oh
okay.
no.
So someone saved Bobby about the oysters. What else? Tell us your food that you will never
They
ever
can't,
eat
you
again
can't
and
even
why.
be like they smack them on a rock like a fish. And you're like they're like, whack, and you're like, oh, they're done.
I don't know. Maybe they stab them. I don't know.
Stab with when they're like getting it out, they're like just living, and then the knife comes in and stabs
maybe
them.
when they break the shell, it kills them.
How? What does it do to kill them?
I
It
don't
just
know.
what snaps
If
their
someone,
neck.
like, cracked your head open.
That's what I'm saying. Is that better? You didn't suffocate. We cracked your head open, and you died.
Well,
Is that better?
You'll never eat one either.
I will
See?
never eat one.
Good.
Every time I'm gonna watch someone do it, and I'll be like, "How'd that die? Huh?
We're
Do
gonna
you know?
ruin the oyster
I know
industry
now because I had to look
single-handedly.
it up. They suffocated. Cracked their head open. They'll be like, "What?
Oh my word!
I can't do this. I just have to know now. So when I watch someone, I'll just stare at them and be like,
Oh my
"Oh
word,
my
Bobby.
I can't."
Okay. Seriously though.
No, this is serious. That's the thing. You're dying, and I'm like dead serious. Where I'm like, how did these die?
I will look it up for you.
What
and
if they're
I will
like
let you
snails
know.
and they like toss some salt in there? And that's the
Ew,
salt
and
water.
that's how you do it.
It's not the ocean, it's the icky salt.
I am curious about snails.
Are you?
I
What about
am.
them?
I don't know if I can put that in my mouth and eat it.
I've
But
had
like,
a
I'm
lot of
also
friends
like, I
do
want
it.
to do it.
I've had a like. I've
Well,
had
your
a lot of
brother's done
friends-
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones with the butter that I'm like.
Yeah.
Why don't you just eat the pat of butter?
That's how I feel about shrimp. Like, why are y'all out there eating shrimp? Those
Why?
things don't taste good. Shrimp does not taste good.
Shrimp.
No.
What?
Shrimp is nasty.
What
It's
do you
all the
mean?
it's all the stuff you put on top of it that tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah, the outside when they like fry it with the stuff
Yeah.
on the outside.
Or butter.
Yeah.
Or that red stuff. The
Oh, I don't eat things. They have to be deep fried shrimps.
yeah,
I
shrimp is
don't eat.
nasty.
I don't eat not deep fried shrimps.
And they're also like, eating the poop on the bottom of the ocean floor. That's what they do. Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
Ew.
I don't want to eat that.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
there you go. I can't.
We
That
don't-
one I can't get
and
over.
we don't care
People that
about
eat
how the
shrimp.
shrimp died. I don't care. No.
I don't know how
no
they died.
dice.
Don't they just like cut their heads off? I don't know. We're not going down this road.
I was just saying. See, and I'm unconcerned about that. I don't care.
You don't care about
I
the
don't
shrimp,
care
but you're
about
worried
them.
about the oysters. They're on the same crustacean level.
No, they're not. They got the exoskeletons or whatever the frick they have, and
Oh my
they're
word.
icky.
You're hilarious.
Disgusting.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So,
Anyways, thanks for coming.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.